这个是最新的，非美洲台湾商会的会长，来，恭喜恭喜！
Having fun?
So we want to see more fellows from Seattle, from state of Washington. My name is Chilling Tong, and my day job is the president and CEO of National Asian Chamber of Commerce and Entrepreneurship. And we represent 3 million AAPI business owners. Actually, 2 days ago, we hosted a roundtable at the Amazon headquarters. We have a member of Congress, elected official, including our own Wen Chen here. And we have share and concern, listen to the concern issue from small business owners. And we really appreciate all of you. You know, you are represent the best and best of our community. So as Joe mentioned that the International Leadership Foundation was funded about 27 years ago. During that time, Joe had a very, very good idea. He thought Asian American is doing so well. As a matter of fact, our purchasing power is $1.8 trillion. And we are the largest consumer of technology products. And we are the fastest growing ethnic group, but we are very, very underrepresented. And we have such a good quality. So he think that we should, empower our next generation and also move to enhance the position of the Asian American community.
But for ILF, I want to say this has also been a great year. We have 30 fellows coming to Washington, D.C. again this year. Last year was particularly challenging because last year the new incoming administration abolished a lot of the agencies where we had placed fellows to do internships. Because the focus of ILF with our civic fellowship program is we take college-age students and we connect them with federal agencies in their area of interest. They do summer internships, and then we surround those summer internships with training, leadership training, civic awareness, and job opportunities. They have a better sense of what they can do in their careers. And from our perspective, most importantly, learn how to be more effective American citizens to make government respond to them. So later on, you're going to see a quick video.
University here in Washington, D.C. I'm majoring in government with a minor in counterterrorism.
Hello, my name is Emily, and I'm a rising junior at Brown University studying design engineering.
Hi, my name is Ashley, and I'm a rising junior at Northwestern University. I'm majoring in economics and journalism, and this summer I'm interning at the U.S. International Trade Commission.
My name is Sonia Malhotra. I'm a rising junior at the University of Pennsylvania studying international relations and economics. This summer I'm working at the U.S. Asia Institute as a political affairs intern.
I'm Annabelle Gensler, a rising junior at UC Berkeley, majoring in political science. This year, I'm interning at the Office of the Attorney Generals for the District of Columbia.
My name is Victor Wei. I'm currently a rising junior at NYU, double major in economics and politics at CAS.
Hi, my name is Tiffany. I'll be a junior and I'm studying economics at Barnard College of Columbia University. And this summer, I'm working as a research intern at the Hudson Institute.
My name is Nihal Naqvi. I am a graduate of the University of Maryland, Baltimore County, where I studied political science and applied statistics.
As an Asian American, we're often told we need to pursue traditional career roles like becoming a doctor or an engineer, but here at ILF, we're able to explore our unique interests in public policy and meet others who have done the same and succeeded in the same fields.
Being an ILF Civic Fellow is really just an amazing opportunity. Coming to DC and living in a bunch of different places but not really ever having lived in DC and not knowing anyone here, it was really nice to already have a built-in community. And right off the bat, I became really close friends with a lot of the fellows in our fellowship program.
Being an ILF intern means being part of a bigger community where each individual is all focused around serving the greater community. However, we all have our different backgrounds and our different interests, academic backgrounds, and this diversity and opinions and voices and different strengths and weaknesses all allow for a more diverse and stronger community.
My favorite part about being an ILF Civic Fellow is being surrounded by a community of like-minded peers, and our mentors have been really amazing, so it's a really good community.
I've been 1 month as a Civic Fellow, but I've gotten the opportunity to hear from professionals across the entire public to private spectrum. And it's shown me that through government contracting and innovation, there's truly a place for everyone's skills and interests for working towards the public good.
At the U.S. Attorney's Office, I'm interning for their Major Crimes Division, and there I'm basically assisting assistant U.S. attorneys prosecute federal and felony crimes in the District of Columbia.
As a USAI intern, I'm able to explore all aspects of foreign policy, whether that means holding events on Capitol Hill, sending newsletters out to think tank staffers, or even mentoring the next generation by counseling at youth programs.
As an intern in the Commercial Division, I've worked in government contracts, tax and finance, and bankruptcy. I've worked with Deputy Attorney Generals, helping them prepare for depositions, drafting internal memoranda, as well as sitting in on other meetings and helping them talk with clients and procuring goods for the District of Columbia.
So I'm working in the Office of Human Resources alongside other members of recruitment and staffing and workforce planning. So I'm looking not only at the day-to-day experience of the federal judiciary, but I'm also working on long-term policy and planning for our agency.
This summer I'm interning at the International Trade Commission, and I'm doing a lot of different.
So this year, 2026, both United States and Taiwan are celebrating our respective historic milestones, anniversaries of freedom. I guess all of you probably can guess that. And for the United States, this year is the, anyone who would like to guess? Yes, exactly. And this year, America is about to celebrate its 250th anniversary after the signing of Declaration of Independence. And across the Pacific, Taiwan is also celebrating our 30th anniversary of our very first direct presidential election. So this election happened in 1996, so till this year, it happens to be the 30th anniversary. So those separated by time and geography, and these two anniversaries proves that both the United States and Taiwan, we all shared the common political DNA. And that DNA is, we all believe that power belongs to people, and people should have every right to decide their own future.
I am so excited to be the president of International Leadership for the last 25 years. And International Leadership has been since 26 years. We have trained over 10,000 students, and around the United States, our goal only for one reason. We want to train the future leader of the Asian student to be the future leader to the world, to the community. Because you know, that's our most important mission, is that to have the most smart, intelligent student to lead the world, to lead the community, to make a better world. So I want to also take this opportunity to thank you to all my advisors. This year, we have over 22 advisors. They asked me one question. If we said, what do I get? I said, you got nothing except that you are supporting the smartest kids in the United States, in the world, to become the future leader. Maybe someday you and I will meet somebody in this world that the leader, and say, I was the recipient for the International Leadership Foundation. Because of that, I want to help the world, I want to help the people. And that will be the mission and the goal for our greater Chilling Dong and Joe Sakaba for their goal. They have only one goal, to help the young people. Thank you very much to be here tonight. And then I want to do one thing besides to celebrate the International Leadership Foundation. Also, every one of you, please have a very good time. I have a lot of food, a lot of drink, and a lot of happiness and friendship. And thank you to take your afternoon off and come to this meeting. Thank you again.
My name is Will Chen. I am an elected official in Edmonds as a council member. And I rather call myself a community servant. In 2021, I ran for city council, and I became a council member. During this time, our city also emerged as a community of service. And just in a couple of weeks ago, there was a former Congressman, Brian Baer. He's an Edmonds resident, and he had a great idea about forming a community service initiative to recognize the service people. Like, I want to also echo the fact that ILF is a place where the next generations of leaders are cultivated. And the importance is we recognize and raise up the next generations. And I'm so honored that as I'm running for the State House Representative for 32nd District, I get great support from young leaders.
Congratulations to the International Leadership Foundation, to all of you who have supported this endeavor. It is very, very important, as the Secretary General just indicated, that we invest in our young people.
Because here's what I thought about when I first learned about ILF, and it is this. You know, I came to the States when I was 10 from Hong Kong. My parents were not involved in politics. They just kept their head down and did their work. So what did that mean? That when I started to go to college, I didn't have any connections. There wasn't others to guide my way and open doors for me. And I think the biggest difference that ILF is making is breaking down those walls that we know for generations that certain community members had those relationships, had the connections to be able to give the access to what it's like to work for a congressional office, to work for a U.S. department in all these different areas. And what ILF has done is said, we can help you open those doors too, so that as Chinese Americans, as Asian Americans, we don't have to continue to wait for someone else to tap us on the shoulder and let us into the door.
It's doing such critical work because the leaders for tomorrow need to see what happens behind the curtain, right? We all get academic education and we know the theories about how politics and political science, economics, yada yada, but nobody really knows how politics work until you've actually been there. So ILF is providing that insight because I'm really concerned about what we're leaving behind, my generation is leaving behind for our kids.
然后呢，也 show my respect to ILF 跟我的 mentor 小燕姐。我 wish everybody a nice day. Thank you.
Really, they learn and they grow and they have been so successful. I'm so grateful and really humbled to be part of this journey, to be a supporter and a cheerleader. And you know, if you need me and just reach out to me, and I wish you a very successful year ahead.
So before I became a Civic Fellow, I was studying marketing at the University of Washington Foster School of Business. And that's it. I always thought that marketing is just a tool to promote like products, right? And I do not fully understand the full extent and the bigger differences it can make. So back then, I communicated my field of interest to IOF, and they gave me the opportunity to connect with the White House Initiative in AAPI. And I was interviewed and accepted as their marketing intern, and this opportunity actually presented me with a whole new world of
Before
marketing.
joining this program, I knew I was passionate about serving the community, but I wasn't confident in my abilities or sure how I can navigate it and see how it could be imagined as a career. However, it is through with ILF that it has really opened my world. It was a turning point. For instance, the summer before I graduated college, I had the honor to go to Washington, D.C. with the support of ILF. And it was actually my very first time, is through the support of advisors. And to have the front row seat to see Asian Americans across the nation, in the public sector and the business, have such a positive impact on our policies and economy was empowering. It very much reminds me of today, a room like this.